It's important to understand how the structure of the mitochondria relates to the process of cellular respiration. Okay, with respiration, we have got glucose as the main reactant here, reacting with oxygen, which is producing carbon dioxide, water, and energy in the form of ATP. Our glucose comes from the food that we eat. The oxygen comes from the atmosphere around us, and we get it into our bodies through gas exchange. Carbon dioxide is a byproduct of the reaction, and so is water. The main key idea here is that we have energy that is produced in the form of ATP. This energy can then be used by the cells to carry out its life processes. There are three steps of cellular respiration. They are glycolysis, the Krebs cycle, and the electron transport chain. Okay, so the first step is glycolysis. Now, glycolysis is the breaking down of sugar. Okay, glycolysis occurs here with oxygen or without oxygen because it occurs outside the mitochondria. Okay, the glycolysis here can either go into anaerobic respiration or it can go into aerobic respiration. Aerobic respiration means that we have oxygen, a plentiful supply of oxygen, whereas anaerobic means we do not have a plentiful supply of oxygen, okay, or no oxygen. So glycolysis here occurs in the cytoplasm or outside of the mitochondria. If we look at the diagram of the mitochondria, the cytoplasm is the space around the outside. Okay, it's the cell cytoplasm, that jelly-like substance where everything's floating around in. So glucose, which is a 6-carbon molecule, is broken down into 2 pyruvate molecules. Okay, those pyruvate molecules are 3-carbon, which basically means that this glucose molecule is split in half. From 6 carbons, we now have 3 carbon. Okay, we've got 2 of those now because 2 times 3 is 6. Okay, so 2 ATPs and 1 hydrogen is made when we break down the glucose in the first step of glycolysis. Okay, the hydrogen is carried by an electron carrier called NAD. The NAD electron carrier is just like a truck. Okay, it's picking up that hydrogen, that package, and it's going to be carried to another part of the process of respiration. Okay, but that hydrogen combines with NAD, the truck, and forms NADH. The pyruvate moves into the matrix and is made into acetyl coenzyme A. Okay, 2 carbon dioxide molecules are released and NADH. Okay, so the carbon dioxide that is released here is the byproduct. Okay, so the next step is the Krebs cycle. So this happens in the matrix of the mitochondria. Remember, the matrix is the inner space in here, okay, in between those folds of the cristae or the inner membrane of the mitochondria. Acetyl coenzyme A enters the cycle of reactions, okay. 2 ATP, NADH, FADH2, and 4 carbon dioxides are made in the Krebs cycle. Okay, so we've got 2 more ATP, 2 more lots of energy being made here. NADH, okay, that electron carrier. We've also got FADH2, which is another electron carrier, and then the carbon dioxide, which is our byproduct.